All right, I believe we're live. I think we're finally live. We finally got this squared away here after a little bit of struggling here, but thank God we are live. All right. Thanks for the patience. Shout out Kyle for assisting getting this squared away. If he's out there, appreciate it. Um, yeah. So how would your day go? First of all, it was a little rocky for me. Yep. Yeah, I went a little bit heavier today. No dice. Shout out Shota Imanaga for absolutely no showing. He's saying you're muted. Okay. On his browser, go on your browser, click properties, and control audio with OBS. Yeah, one thing after another. Thought we had it squared away. Properties on your browser, and then click control audio with OBS. All right, they're saying he's good. His audio's good. Oh, we'll get this. I'll get this figured out eventually. I can hear you. I could the whole time. Yeah. Still don't hear it. What the? This freaking program, man. It's awesome, but man, is it pain. Yeah, they're saying your audio's not good. What the? Christ. What? Control audio via OBS. I might have to refresh your link. Okay, hold up. Me. All right. One sec. All right. Let me refresh. All right. Copy. All right. All right. Still any luck? Because I know me and you can hear each other. Still there, pockets? You still there, pockets? All right. Can anybody hear him now? Hello? No, does he have to back out and back in? Yeah, I guess just bounce back out real quick and try it. We'll give that a whirl. Otherwise, I don't know what the hell I'll do. I'll just fucking really. Oh shit! What? What the hell is this program, man? All right. What the? I see him still in here. I got him in the back here. Like invite a list, invite a guest. Got it set. All right. Let's now he's gone. Let's try this again. Any dice. No, hold on. How do I? What the hell is going on? All right, share. All right. Gotcha. All right, right here. Yeah. Oh, I got to click control audio via OBS. I thought you were talking to. All right, but he just disappeared. Nope, there he is. All right, there he is. Are we good?
Can you hear me? Can you
I
hear
can
me?
hear you.
Perfect. Let's go. Can they hear me? Can the crowd hear me?
All right, I think so.
Okay.
Anyone
Hopefully.
in the chat, can you hear? Can you hear Pockets or no?
We'll test. We'll do a little test.
Yeah. Yes, Walker, we are freaking trying. Yes, they can hear him.
Let's go.
All right,
Finally.
shout out Kyle.
Thank you.
Kyle's an
Thank you.
absolute lifesaver.
Yes.
All
Thanks,
right,
Kyle.
now that I got that, I finally.
Cool.
It's like trying to
All right.
teach broadcasting to a
You,
salamander. Yeah, it
we'll get
is.
it. We'll get it.
Basically is. Um, finally. Okay, from the top again. Pockets. How did your day go?
Yeah, it was okay. I mean, kind of split. Braves fucked me over today. I'm pissed they lost. They had a lot of opportunities. Austin Riley came up twice with bases loaded and couldn't come through. He eventually hit a home run, but I mean,
Solo.
they couldn't get to tie on Walker. I mean, that's just the story of the game there. They couldn't hit Walker, unfortunately, or they couldn't score against him. But Milwaukee was good. We hit the over on that game, so that was nice. But yeah, kind of split today. I didn't bet too much. I had like 4 plays.
Yeah, I won't. I won't drag on Sansatella since Kyle helped me out. I won't drag on Sansatella this game. But yeah, shout out the Brewers. Shout out the Giants. Reds. That was absolutely
Mm-hmm.
free. Never a doubt. Never a doubt with those two. It was just a matter of time. But yeah, I can't believe Tyon Walker freaking got through unscathed. Like
Unreal.
just score one run against them. Now we're at least in extras for the over. And hopefully you guys could have hit your Braves or I know
Yeah.
some other people had Phillies, but I just
Did
need
you have
the over.
what was yours? 8 or 8.5?
I had 8 and 8.
Okay. I mean, yeah, if they would have tied it there, you would have been guaranteed over.
Yeah,
I
I had
mean,
8.
so
Yeah, brutal. I mean, also Shota Imanaga absolutely no showed. Got cooked against the
yeah.
freaking
What was up with
Rangers.
that?
Dude, Corey Seager 2 homers.
Yeah.
Incredible. Yeah, I mean overall just kind of a shit day. I think I finished like 4-6, which is kind of nice for how it started, but I'll be 4-5. So could have been
How about the
worse.
game of the day? St. Louis and Pittsburgh, 0-0 going into the 12th. So many
Yeah,
stupid things that game, dude. There were so many stupid things, especially on the Cardinals side. Like, yeah, this ugly game, ugly game.
yeah. I didn't get eyes on that. I was listening to the Tigers game at work. Unfortunately, that was tough. Managed it ninth inning. Damn, so close yet so far
Yeah.
from at least tying it up. But whatever. New day tomorrow. So I guess let's just get after it here. We got Angels, Rays. Um, who is going for the Angels? Yeah, we got Jose Soriano and who was it again? Tampa Bay. Littell,
Let's
and
go.
Soriano. Yeah. You got anything on this one?
Not right now. I'm leaning to the over though. I'm not a big fan of Serrano and Littell. I haven't seen much of him this year, but man, how about this Kyron Paris kid? He's
Dude,
on fire.
two
His
dingers
number,
tonight.
yeah, 2 dingers in his last 7. He's hitting 474, slugging 1.211, 9 hits out of 19 at bats, 4 home runs. I mean, this guy's on fire. What is he? He's only what 22 or so, 23. Second round picked
Yeah.
in 2019. He might be legit. It's early on in the season, but love what I see from that guy. I don't like either bullpen, especially the Angels. So that's why I'm kind of leaning toward the over. I feel like Soriano could give up a little bit against this Rays team. And then on the other side, I feel like the Angels should be able to hit Littell. 0-2 right now with a 4.15 ERA, so nothing special there. 10 strikeouts to 2 walks. He doesn't walk a lot of batters, but I think we see some runs here. Both offenses are capable, so I'm leaning pretty strong to the over. Don't really trust either starting pitcher.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, and the big bats for the Angels have good numbers versus them too. I mean, Mike Trout 3 of 5, double and a homer, and Jorge Soler 3 of 5, double and a homer. Um, Taylor Ward 2 of 5, whatever. But like some of their bigger bats, like Ohapi 1 for 3. They don't have big, serious like sample size, but the Soler and Trout have nice extra base hit numbers versus them. Not to mention this Kyron Paris is probably just going to go yard again tomorrow. Just he's been on an absolute tear, 4 homers his last 3 games.
Yeah,
So he's been hot. Soriano, I mean, he's been whatever. His xFIP is almost 2 points lower than it's a point and a half lower than what it is now. But getaway day, what kind of lineup are we even going to see out of the Angels here, to be honest, and the Rays? Kind of just,
yeah,
I don't want to bet an under, but I kind of want to bet an under.
yeah. I mean, you're right. Getaway games can be tough. You know, they know they want to get on that plane and get out of there, and who knows how these batters will approach to play these at bats. So yeah, I don't know. I lean to the over, but I get your point with the getaway day.
Yeah. I mean, if Kikuchi doesn't give up a friggin' first inning grand slam, the Angels win that game, no problem.
Yeah.
What they get 1 run after that in the final
Yeah.
8 innings, the Rays did. So, had they not give that up, it should have been an easy winner. If I had to pick a side,
Yep.
I kind of want to double back to the Angels. But again, it's all lineup dependent because if Trout or Soler or for some reason Paris doesn't play, kind of screwed
Yeah.
there. So yeah, I'll pick Angels. No bet. I like the under. I'm not going to bet it either. Sox Guardians. Another.
Jeez.
I shouldn't say sweat free under today. After that first inning, it was absolutely on cruise control. Nobody could do anything. And who pulled the hamstring round in third today? I forget that dude's name.
Talkman?
Talkman. Yes.
Yeah.
Mike
Yeah.
Talkman. Talkman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However the hell
Brutal.
you say his name.
Yeah, brutal. I was wondering. I was like, why is he? I was like, why did he just stop? And you said that you see the replay from like
Yeah.
the dugouts, and it's like, oh yeah, he pulled something. So he won't be in the lineup tomorrow.
Yeah. This one's tough. I mean, I want to like Gavin Williams. He's started iffy. Like I feel like he should be better than what we've seen. And I know it's early. It's sometimes these guys take a little bit to get going, but I mean, tomorrow's a perfect matchup for him against this White Sox lineup. I mean, how much more do you need to see than against this White Sox lineup, who is horrific? Yeah, I mean, it's a big price. Obviously, I'm not paying 230 for the Guardians, but I am a little tempted to take the 1.5 just because I think Gavin Williams can have a big game against this White Sox lineup. So not too juicy either. It looks like on DraftKings it's 102, minus 102 here. Jonathan Cannon on the other side for the White Sox. He's going up against this Guardians lineup. It's really just if that Guardians lineup shows up, they're kind of hit or miss too. So lean to the Guardians, but nothing super strong. I don't think I'll get there officially with this one.
Yeah, I mean they had 11. The White Sox had 8 hits today. They had a 206 expected batting average. 3 hits for the Guardians, 194 expected batting average. Nobody's hitting anything. And I think these pitchers going tomorrow are a lot better than who went today and yesterday. Also, I'm going right back to the under. Until they prove that they can actually score runs and look competent offensively, both of these teams. When they got runners in scoring position, I'm just going to keep betting the under. Not to mention the weather tomorrow. We got it's blown out to left field and then it's going to move over to third base. So it's kind of all over the place. It's going to be 7-mile-an-hour winds, 46 degrees. So a potential little bit of drizzle, it says, but I don't know. I like these pitchers. I don't like the offenses. I'm just going to go right back to the under. I'm going to be on the under tomorrow morning. And getaway days, so maybe we just get quick swings, get out of here, and move on to the next. And if you're laying 230 with the Guardians, my God, they arguably should have lost today.
They really should have. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yep.
Clase, did he go yesterday too? I think he did.
I think so, but man, he hasn't. He's another guy who hasn't looked good. There was a couple games early on that he's given up a lot of hits. Like there's some traffic on base when he comes into games. So Classe, I don't know. I don't know if he is just starting off slow or if last year, all those innings pitched he had in the playoffs and such are kind of catching up to him. Something to keep an eye on for sure.
Yeah, yeah, he doesn't look great. Kind of got to escape there today, obviously, but they used a lot of arms out of this bullpen. Seawald went 17, Gaddis went 19, Eunice 13, Heron 13, and then Clase 23. Clase on back-to-back days too. So obviously he's not going to be available tomorrow. Gaddis went back-to-back days, and now Seawald did, but Seawald only threw 5 pitches yesterday, so maybe they try, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
Doubt him going 3 days in a row. So maybe if you even wanted like some pitcher overs, over outs. Cannon went 5 innings against the Angels, and then only three and 2/3 against the Tigers. But the Tigers' offense is on a whole nother level
Yeah.
compared to what the Guardians are rolling out here right now. And then Gavin Williams 5-3. He gave up 2 earned in each one, both on the road. So now he's back home. They need length out of these bullpens though. You know, the White Sox gonna be a little bit better position, but it's the White Sox bullpen at the end of the day. So no thanks. I'll take the under, and then maybe some pitcher over outs. They're gonna need some length, especially Gavin Williams.
Yeah.
But I don't want to. I don't want to get involved there. Twins Royals. Twins get it done today. Bastards.
Yeah.
God damn
How
it.
about that? The day after you had them, and yeah, I know that was tough yesterday. They really should have won that game. I was fortunate with the Royals, but yeah, Joe Ryan shoved, man. Joe Ryan was incredible tonight. Good start for him.
Yeah, he was dominant. I'm pissed at myself. I liked the under last night, and then today I was like, no, you know what? The day after both these teams shit the bed, today they're gonna score some runs. Nope. It was dead under the whole time. Um, yeah, Joe Ryan looked really damn good. But who do we got for this one again? Oh yeah, Bailey
Ober,
Ober and
yep, Ober
Waka.
and Waka. Yeah, I mean, coming into the season, I was very high on Ober. I'm a little concerned. His numbers look awful. His Savant page looks absolutely terrible. It's all blue. If you guys all look, if anyone that watches the show and kind of looks at Savant, that kind of tells you like the advanced metrics and such. xERA is 6.32. I mean, the velo's down. That was a big concern coming out of spring training was his velocity. Like last year, I think he was, hitting 95, 96. I think he's down to 90. Like it's not good. I don't know what's up with Ober. I don't know if he's hurt or something, but definitely a little concerning with Ober. And there's quite a bit of hitters in this lineup who have success against him, especially Bobby Witt Jr. So if you like playing total bases, that might be something I target tomorrow is Bobby Witt Jr. over total bases against Ober. And yeah, don't really love Waka either. I've watched him pitch the last couple of years. Last year was nice, but I think he's just kind of that mediocre. Like he'll have good starts here and there, but overall, I think he's just kind of mid. I hate to say it because I hate the Twins offense, but I could see an overplay here. What is it, 8.5?
Yeah, 8.5 here.
Eight and a
Almost
half.
basically even money.
Yeah, I mean, if you're banking on Ober to bounce back, sure, go for the under. But I just don't see it, man. I'm a little worried about him. The more I see the numbers and everything else, plus the Royals have some success against them. Salvia too. Salvador Perez, look at his numbers: 368 average. Yeah, 2 home runs. So lean to the over. Um, from a side standpoint, just because I don't trust Ober, I guess I'd lean toward the Royals, but I think I lean stronger to the over here.
Yeah, it's always scary backing the Twins to score runs. I know they did today, but the Royals haven't looked good either. Um, they do. They got really good numbers versus Ober. If there's a spot, you're gonna kind of get right a nice day game. What's the weather looking like here? Um, breezy, winds blowing to right, about first baseline roughly, right field pole about 15 miles an hour. So it's going to be windy as all hell tomorrow. It could definitely knock some balls down and push them foul potentially. I don't like both offenses. I think I like Ober bounced back. Waka, he didn't look great, but against Baltimore here, 4 earned, and 5 and 2/3. No homers this year though, so at least he's kind of kept it down.
Hmm.
But I think I'm gonna go with another under. To be honest, if both of these offenses
Yeah.
wake up simultaneously and score runs, so be it. I think Ober bounced back and looked pretty damn good his last outing. Michael Waka, not great. I think back home, third time he's gonna look a lot better. The first game he looked good. Obviously was the Guardians, only won 4 innings, but was that 1 hit or 4 hits, 1 earned. He did have a walk issue, but he fixed that up the next game. I'll take the under. I think one way or another, one of these offenses won't show up, but I think the Royals have a better chance of actually putting up some runs with the history they have against Ober. And, if Ober doesn't bounce back, then just under's probably cooked because he can give up
Yeah.
6 or 7 himself. So I'll play under. If I have to pick a side, I'll go Royals. Just given the history and the fact that they did absolutely nothing tonight at all. So
Yeah.
that's
I
where
mean, the
that's
way their offense is like, it's not. I mean, you're on the right track there. I'm looking more at the success these offensive have had. Hopefully, they'll wake up. But I mean, yeah, the way they're playing right now and swinging, that's why I said it's gross that I'm even considering it with how bad the freaking Twins have been offensively this year. Just haven't liked them at all.
yeah. And to your point, this is an 8.5 total. It was 7.5 tonight. I get Joe Ryan was on the mound, but Bailey Ober still I feel like somewhat respected from people. Like
Hmm.
especially I know he had a bad outing his first one, but last year he was pretty decent too. People always like Ober. Like I see a lot of Twitter people loving Ober. So 8.5, maybe it's a little telling. Um, or it's just the fact that there's no Joe Ryan or Cole Reagans or Lugo on the bump today
Hmm.
that they're just going to bump it up a run. Um, but yeah, I'll stick with my under. It's probably not going to be any fun, but we'll find out. Brew Crew only minus 115 versus the Rockies tomorrow. 10.5 total again. Um, Quinn Priester is going. I don't think he's gone yet this year. Um, I don't see any numbers for him. And then we
Nope.
got Ryan Feltner going for the Rockies. Feltner at the Rays, 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned, a dinger, and then Athletics, 5 innings, 8 hits, 2 earned, gave up 3 and another dinger. So we're gonna be in Coors Field tomorrow. It's gonna be 63 degrees, winds blowing in from right field about 5 to 5.5, 7 miles an hour, 66 degrees, nice weather. But the Brewers are putting up runs this series. Obviously, it's Coors Field. It is getaway day, so now you got to wonder what the lineup's going to be. It's minus 115. I get Quinn Priester's pitching, um, but I don't know about you. I don't really care for Ryan Feltner, especially you're going to put him in Moon Park here in Coors Field. Um, Sun's out, a little breezy, but that ball still carry. Brewers versus righties too. This year, where are they sitting? They're sitting 12th. 112 WRC plus. They got a 183 ISO, 771 OPS. Um, Ball wise, they're number five in hard hit percentage versus righties, almost 35% here, um, with a 16% home run to fly ball ratio, which is um, fifth in the majors. Also, you got Feltner, who's got a history of giving up the home run, but this price scares me a bunch. I think I might be inclined to go with another over. If Quinn Priester shoves and the Rockies don't do anything, so be it. But I think Feltner will still give up some runs. Not to mention, like I said, we're in Coors Field where the ball just carries. Everybody knows that. So, and the Brewers' offense has been waking up here. Hit righties a lot better than they do lefties, and they still beat up Freeland. I'll go with the over. I don't want to trust the Brewers with Priester. They can still give up runs, but minus 115 is very enticing. Very, very enticing.
Yeah, I'm right there with you again. Over or nothing for me in this one. I'm looking at these numbers here. Yes, 17 runs. I know this game's not over yet, but at the moment, Brewers 17 runs in 2 games so far at Coors. That's a great sign for them. Their offense has woken up. Contreras finally getting on the board with some home runs, so that's a good sign for him too. Yeah, I think you kind of keep riding the over, especially if you trust the Brewers offensively. If you don't like that price, like you're kind of worried about the money line, I think another play could be the team total over. They're going to be guaranteed to bat all 9 innings. You got a trash bullpen in Colorado. If Feltner pitches somewhat decent, you always have a possibility for that bullpen to come in and blow it up. So, yeah, I like the team total over too. Is there a price out for that yet? I haven't seen.
I don't see anything yet. No.
Let's see if this offers it. Yeah,
DraftKings just has the run line total and money line up right now.
yeah. I mean, if you're ever going to bet an over with the Rockies, do it at home because on the road they're awful. And it looks like, I mean, yeah, with Priester, they should be able to get a couple against Priester. I think the Rockies lineup at home is capable enough of scoring some runs. Like I know that tonight they only have 2 runs, but they could get 3 or 4 if you really need them to, hopefully. But yeah, I lean full game over, but also team total over for the Brewers. But you're right, that money line does worry me a little bit. Money minus 115, that's really short against this Rockies team. So staying away from that, but leaning more to runs happening again in course.
Yeah. And Keys brings up a good point. Bryce Terang, Churio hit parlay every day.
Mm. Hmm.
Bryce Terang has got a 12-game hit streak going on. If
Yeah.
he gets 13, I think he ties the guy's name is Dickie Thon or Dickie or Donnie Thon for the franchise record of 13-game hit streak. So um, Ryan Feltner, yeah, I could see it. The Brewers have a 303 expected batting average, only 55 plate appearances, but expected 417 slugs. So their slugs way up there. Their batting average is up there a little bit too. Yelich 4 of 9, 2 doubles off of him. We have not had a home run hitter versus him yet. So there's that. Quinn Priester only 6 plate appearances, but Mickey Moniak 2 of 3 with a double. So obviously no real sample size there. You could argue a little bit for Feltner and the fact that it's going to be decent weather minus the wind for runs. Just give me the over. We'll call it a day. And especially with a getaway day, why burn your bullpen? You just leave someone out there to die at some point and just eat innings. So, yeah, over for me here.
And one other thing, the Fangraphs page that we were looking at, it looks like Feltner has the highest hard hit percentage against them across all starting pitchers tomorrow. Looks like it's about 39.4%. So that's another good sign if you like an over, is that hard hit percentage against them is looking pretty nice.
Yeah. And, fly ball rate, not really there, but he's got a 16.7 home run to fly ball ratio this year so far. So,
Yeah.
it goes in the air. There's a decent chance it could fly a little bit here. So let's go over. Let's just get more runs. Let's get like a freaking 7-6 game or something like that. Hopefully the Brewers pull
I'm
this
in.
one out. BJ's at the Red Sox. We got Chris Bassett, Walker Bueller. I really want to bet an over, but I don't trust these fucking Red Sox bats right now, man.
Yeah. Yes, but I mean, and Chris Bassett too, man. He's looked really good to start his year. I think he has what 2 starts under his belt, and
12.2 innings, 1 earned, 0 homers,
yeah,
and 16 Ks.
yeah. I mean, the numbers look great. Does that happen? Does that continue? Who knows? I mean, especially like you said, Boston's lineup's been a little iffy this series. Not walking anybody. 16 strikeouts to just 2 walks in those 2 starts. Now he's going into Fenway. Looks like the numbers against them, it's kind of in the middle. Devers has good numbers against him. Devers probably has the best numbers in the entire lineup. 14 at bats. He's hitting 500 against them with 3 home runs. If you like that, you could target his total bases if you're getting a good price. I don't hate that at all. But yeah, I know, man. I don't know. That Red Sox offense has been, ever since that Cardinal series, those 2 games against Toronto have been a little iffy for me. So what do you think about Bueller? Are you worried about Bueller at all? Do you think he has a strong start here, or do you think he kind of continues the way he's looked?
I mean, he's not started the year out very well. What's his xFIP? He's got a 639 FIP, 378 expected, so almost what 3.5, 4 points lower. But Bassett, he's good start to the year. The Red Sox bats haven't really done anything. I get they're favored slightly, very slightly. I still think the Blue Jays can get this done. I've liked what their bats have done this series, and then after the Red Sox erupted, they've really done nothing. But I agree with you. Maybe Devers, you play him. I did play Jarren Duran bases and home run tonight.
Nice.
Single in the first, and then I think strikeout and some ground outs after that. So that was terrible. But
I thought he had a double.
no, it went kind of towards the center fielder, so he couldn't round. I mean,
Okay.
he's always liable to run for 2 off of a single anyway. So I was
Yeah.
kind of hoping so. But you get a single in the first inning, you're feeling all right. You're like, all right, we'll get some more.
Yeah, for sure.
They even managed to get him up to bat again in the 10th after he batted in the 9th, and no dice. So
That sucks.
Yeah, I mean, but lately he had one game where he had a double. He's either getting two hits or like nothing. So I mean, maybe under bases. He doesn't have good numbers versus Bassett here. 3 of 15, one double, five strikeouts, and only a walk here. So he doesn't have great numbers. Maybe an under for him, but I'm with you. Kind of like Devers, play some bases here. Um,
Yep.
Maybe a little home run, have some fun here. It's going to be winds are going everywhere. Third base to left field, um, kind of just rotating around 50 degrees, 8 mile an hour. And Devers loves to smoke that green wall. So I'm with you bases. Otherwise, Blue Jays money line. I think the Red Sox are perfectly capable of getting swept at home with Bueller on the mound, and not to mention Gosman went what 8 innings tonight or something. So
Hmm.
that bullpen will be decently fresh for tomorrow. So yeah, I'll take Blue Jays, and then prop I'll ride with you with Devers bases and sprinkle a little home run.
Yeah, I think I saw his props up already. Yeah, there's batter props up
Oh
on
yeah.
DraftKings right now. So total bases for him, I'm seeing. Give me a second. I'm pulling it up here. Plus 120. So some nice plus money there with Devers over 1.5 total bases. I think. I mean, with the success he's had against Bassett, I think that's got to be a play. I'm probably gonna roll with that one.
Yeah, I mean they're no Garrett Cole numbers, but they're still pretty damn good. Yeah, he had a hit yesterday. I don't know what he did in the game today. I'm not gonna lie, I took a nap in the middle of it,
He
so
hit
I
a
missed
double.
it. He hit a double. All right, so
Yep,
so
at
he
least
hit it.
one. So
He hit it. He had that little stretch where he kind of woke up a little bit, and then kind of hit, and then he hit a double today. So maybe he's kind of figured it out. Now you're getting a guy with great numbers, who's got great numbers against. 5 extra base hits on 7 hits. So I'm with you. I'll ride the bases. I'll sprinkle a little home run. The home run's plus 360.
damn,
Plus 360.
interesting.
That's yeah. It seems a little low for a guy who hasn't done much. I know he's got the name pedigree here of Rafael Devers, but still great numbers. You might as well. I'll definitely be riding the bases with you on that. Maybe I'll have some fun. Put Devers and somebody else in a little home run.
I like that.
Little home run ticket tomorrow. Why not?
Looks he had 2 hits tonight, and they were both doubles. So he had 4 total bases overall. Nice.
So he's inching closer to another dinger. Does he have one this year?
I believe so. I think he hit
Yep.
one against
Yeah,
the
St.
Card.
Louis.
Yeah.
That first game of the doubleheader, he had a home run.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I forgot he had 4 runs. Well, they put up 18. Um,
Man, he look at his last. I mean, I'm looking at his last 7 games. 423 average, slugging 692, 11 hits out of his 26 at bats. He's definitely turned a corner since that first week.
Yeah, since basically what a week and a half ago. Yeah, you're right. I mean, incredible. I mean, he does have, and he carries a 33% strikeout rate in that stretch, basically,
Mm-hmm.
um, which is absurd that he's still hitting the way
Yeah,
it is. So he's either hitting the ball for power or he's striking out.
striking out.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. Someone's asking Vlad Jr. Not much numbers against Bueller. The 3 of 16. Um, when those were obviously like a couple years ago, when Bueller was much better. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not a fan of Bueller right now. I've faded him both times. I'm probably going to go back to Blue Jays money line here too, just because of it. Um, I just don't like what I've been seeing out of him so far. I feel like that injury really messed up his everything he had going. So until he figures it
Yeah.
out, I really have no faith backing him whatsoever.
Yeah. All of his advanced metrics don't look good either. I mean, the velo is okay. Like it's not great, but it's kind of like mid. And then really the only good thing he's got going right now, he's not walking batters, so that's a good thing going for him. But everything else, it's been a little concerning from the advanced metric side.
Yeah, it'd be nice if he figured it out. He was fun to watch. A lot of energy,
Yeah,
but
he was
he's
awesome for
not.
the Dodgers at the end of the season.
Yeah, yeah. When he came back, I wasn't sure how to feel about it, but he shoved. He was good on him.
Hmm.
Final game, Phillies Braves. Same opening line as yesterday. You get Philly at a short price, Braves at a little bit of a favorite here, -125. Over total's down a point. Was it? Or no, it dropped to. It was 8 tonight also.
Hmm.
So yeah, what do we got here again? We got
Lizardo
oh yeah,
swelling back.
Lizardo and Schwelly.
man. I mean, Luzardo, he's another guy who's looked really impressive to start the season. 19 strikeouts to just 4 walks, 1.50 ERA, 12 innings. Did really well against the Dodgers on, I think it was Friday night when
Yep.
he beat them. First start of the year was 11 strikeouts to 2 walks against the Nationals. So he's looked really strong. I mean, the Braves offense, I feel like they're so hit or miss too. I like the Braves. I just don't know if I trust them tomorrow with the matchup against Luzardo. I'm trying to see the numbers here against him because I know they're familiar with him from Miami, of course, being in the division. Couple hitters. Ozuna has some nice numbers against him, small sample size, but outside of that, Albies maybe okay. Um, yeah, I don't know. This might just be a stay away game for me. I've bet both games this series. I took the Braves both times. I was successful in the first one, and then of course tonight I was not. So I do like Schwellenbach though. Schwellenbach looks awesome. He's been really nice starting this in this rotation for the Braves too. It looks like he's started 2 games and hasn't allowed an earned run in either one of them. Went 8 innings against Miami and then 6 against San Diego. So I like what I've seen from him. I think he can keep them in this game, and I think I'd lean Atlanta again, but it's a no play for me probably.
Yeah, I'm with you. I kind of like Atlanta here too. Schwellenbach, I like. Luzardo just went 7 innings of two-hit baseball versus the Dodgers. Um, I know he's looked pretty good, but doing that again is kind of a tough ask. I know it's the Braves; they haven't looked great. Other than yesterday, they had a really good game. Today, kind of pissed that one away. Um, but Schwellenbach, high ground ball pitcher, 60% so far this year. He's given up what zero earned runs, three total hits in 14 innings, 14 strikeouts. Phillies fourth highest ground ball rate so far this year, also 49.4. And they only have a hard hit versus 26.6% versus righties. So I'm kind of down to fade Luzardo off of the big Dodgers game. That was it
Mhm.
wasn't national, it was an Apple TV game, which I hate those fucking games, but
So
um,
bad.
so I got to stream them. And then they got the announcer with the freaking over the head. It's a
So
ridiculous.
it is. It's awful.
But regardless, I kind of like what I've seen from Atlanta. Had they not pissed that game away, and Bryce Harper hit a late home run or Trey Turner, also
Yeah.
they would have been fine. Bullpen. Who do they use today? Let's go find
I,
this.
I know Philly used Alvarado. I think he went like 1 inning. Well, he only
30
got like 2
pitches.
pitches in the eighth. Yeah, yeah. They worked him a little bit, especially Ozzy Albies. He had a nice at bat against them. But yeah, 30 pitches. That could be a little factor into tomorrow's game if it comes down to that.
Yeah, yeah. Ruiz went too. So I mean, Alvarado not going to be coming back. Strom only threw six yesterday. They'll probably have him available. Kirkring 27, maybe.
Maybe yeah.
Tanner Banks 21 also maybe. Didn't Joe Ross get some work today too? Yeah, Joe
Yes.
Ross. So I mean, they might have some of these better arms back, but at the same time, like they threw a decent amount of pitches the other day. Now 2 days later, getaway day. I know it's a divisional game, but it's April. It's not a August or September game. So I'm with
We
you. Give me the
could
Braves.
we could also get just to bring this up. Romano, he's looked awful this season, and I don't think he's pitched since Sunday when he gave up 2 hits and 3 earned. So it could be a Romano day
Yeah,
tomorrow,
true.
which
Good
could be
point.
good for the Braves because I mean he just hasn't looked right. I don't know what it is with him, but if there's a potential chance that he comes in tomorrow, definitely a good opportunity for the Braves to hit him because he has not looked good at all to start the season.
Yeah, not to mention Hernandez hasn't gotten used lately. Maybe he comes out too, and he didn't look good versus Washington.
Yeah,
7 batters, 3 hits, a homer, a walk, and two earned in 1 inning of work. So I'm gonna play the Braves here, man. I think they had that one today. They pissed it away. I think they're gonna be hungry to get this one tomorrow. Phillies, their bats didn't look great. You can argue the same thing for the Braves. You didn't get anything versus Taiwan Walker. That's that's
yeah, of
almost
course.
inexcusable, um, especially with how much you've seen him. So I think there was more of an off chance for Taiwan Walker that he did that again. I want to see him do that again before I start backing him again. But I'm with you. Braves, they're Phillies gonna have some shit arms that are gonna be coming out the bullpen. Um, good decent numbers for the Braves here versus Lizardo. What's the weather looking like tomorrow? We got rain, so this is gonna suck. We
Oh,
got drizzle, possible light rain, and then light rain towards the end of the game, 9 p.m. here. So, winds blowing out to left field pole, roughly about 7 miles an hour. Regardless, I think Schwellenbach's going to deal. Phillies seen him. That's all right, but they have a high ground ball rate this year. They're not hitting righties hard. Schwellenbach, good at keeping the balls on the ground. Today, I think Braves realize they gave one away and they're gonna come back tomorrow and get after it.
yeah. I mean, I like it. That's the way I would go with it right now. Like I said, I don't know if I'll officially go with them tomorrow, just because I don't know. They pissed me off tonight. That was
Understandable.
tough. But I like the matchup. I like Swellenbach a lot. I think he's primed for a big year. Just hope he stays healthy.
Yeah, Braves did use a decent amount of bullpen arms though. Like,
Hmm.
gotta say that. Um, they used a lot of arms here. Iglesias didn't go. I don't believe Iglesias went, did he? He
I
did.
think he did
Yeah,
actually.
he did.
Yeah,
Hernandez,
yeah.
Dylan Lee, Pierce Johnson, and Bummer. So yeah, they're gonna have maybe an over. Like second, third time through the order, these guys they start giving up some runs. Um, you can't really run some of these guys back with how much they pitched and how going yesterday and today. Eh, I don't.
This is
I'm
the
not going to bet an over. I'm just going to stick with my Braves. I'm going to stick with the Braves. As bad as the bullpen situation looks, it's not like the Phillies are looking that much better. Like I'm sure they're in a little bit of a better situation, slightly, but I'm still going to trust Schwellenbach in this Braves offense, which is scary
we
to say.
saw we saw this matchup on in the first game of the series. When I say matchup, like the two pitchers who were good, Zach Wheeler, Chris Sale, that was a over under of 6.5, and we hit 12 runs. So I could see a lot of people seeing this as like a low scoring game, but I I'm kind of with you. I think lean more toward the over, especially with the bullpen work that both teams have had this series, because Sale didn't go deep last game, and I think Wheeler only went like six. If I don't know if he went six, but he
He
got
didn't
hit
go six
hard.
full. He went
Yeah,
102 pitches though.
yeah. So definitely some tired bullpens here in the third game of the series that could potentially lead to runs.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I'll side with you with the over, but I'm gonna bet the Braves. I'm gonna put
Yeah,
my faith in the Braves and their
that's a good
offense
look.
and Schwellenbach here tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I almost bet the Phillies today because that Braves money line went all the way down. It closed at like minus 153 or
Yeah.
something like that. I was like, come
Hmm.
on,
Yeah.
everybody's betting the Braves. Now they pissed it away. I think they're gonna go to the Phillies with Luzardo, who looks really good versus the Dodgers. You're getting plus money.
Yep.
I think this price is kind of telling, to be honest.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm with you.
Perfect. Well, that's it. 6 games, quick and easy. Appreciate everybody sticking around for the technical difficulties. Shout out Kyle, getting that squared away, but figured it out now. I've got it.
Let's
We
go.
should be we should be good to go. Running this back, and if I can figure this out for college basketball to get everything auto updated in here, maybe we'll run this for college basketball on the show next year. It's gonna be something if I could, but regardless, Kyle's making it possible. So appreciate that. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Um, let's get. I see some Devers, some sports scientists, solo Devers hit parlay. Don't hate it. Let's do it. Let's get these bases. And I
I like
might
it.
do Bryce Terang with him. Maybe I'll do a little hit with Devers and Terang. Get that franchise record tie and Devers really good numbers. So regardless, where can they find you? Their pockets.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Deep Pockets Bet on Twitter/X. You can find me on there. Um, I like to have fun on here. I do spaces sometimes. If people like spaces, I try to do them when I can. I've been busy with work this past week, so it's been a little tough to jump on there. But I try to do spaces, kind of like a run through my official picks when I lock them all in. So yeah, find me on Deep Pockets Bet, and we'll be here all baseball season. It'll be a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Appreciate it. We will see you
Yeah, man.
guys. We've got a college basketball show tomorrow. So we'll figure it out one way or another. We'll get something rolling. Otherwise, we'll be
Yeah,
back
if
at some
if we
point.
can't do it tomorrow, we can always do the weekend or the next week, of course. So no worries if you have to jump off one for tomorrow.
Yeah. We'll get her squared away. We'll figure it out. But
Sounds good.
appreciate you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. We got the all name list coming for CBB. We might do some awards and bad beats of the year or something. We'll figure out something.
Nice.
It'll be a fun one. So appreciate you guys. We will see you next time. Toodles.
Thanks, guys.